Hi guys, how are you? Just in my favourite shop here, a Patek Philippe store in Melbourne, Australia's cultural heartland. So thank you so much. Hi guys, Archie Luxury on the Paul Pluta and the Archie Luxury channel. And today guys, I want to talk about cool dads. And I actually was invited to lunch yesterday. I had lunch with a really good fan. And he's, look, I love my dad to death. However, I just want to tell you this story here, okay? I want to tell you this tale. And anyhow, this guy, he wanted me to meet his dad, and his dad is as cool as fuck, okay? His dad was born in 59, my dad was born in 48. And completely different outset there. I mean, my dad is the sort of guy who, his dream car would be a Mercedes C200, you know, the base model C-Class. Ooh, just thanking Jesus that he's got a C-Class. Whereas this other guy, he had a W140 500 and S500. He had a W126 before that, after that W126. And anyhow, the reason I'm telling this story is my dad's dream watch is sort of the date just very affordable luxury. Okay, there's still, Rolex is a Rolex, but you understand. Anyhow, I went out for lunch yesterday, and this guy in the 90s, the mid to late 90s, he had a quest to find a luxury wristwatch for himself. He wanted to get a special watch. And Time Zone was just in its infancy. That's one of the watch forums. It was in its infancy. And he found this brand called Lange. Oh, okay. There's no one in Australia who sells Lange, but you can get him in Hong Kong. So he oh, okay, no worries there at all. He did his homework. When he was next in Hong Kong, he decided to pull the trigger. He ended up getting a Lange 1, yellow gold with a champagne. Now it's more of a white than a champagne. It's hard to describe. And he had this watch for many years, over 10 years, before he had to sell it for personal reasons. Personal reasons was he was on the bones of his fucking ass! But the reason I'm telling this story is that he's quite a charming guy, very classy guy. He had the Lange. He was wearing a Seiko Monster when we had lunch yesterday, wearing a Seiko, the orange Seiko Monster. And it was quite interesting just to hear his thought process, because in the late 90s, Lange, who had heard of Lange, you know? Lange was, I remember in 1997, I went overseas and I flew Lufthansa. And I remember in the Lufthansa book, they mentioned this brand called A. Lange & Söhne. And I'm thinking, what is this boutique bullshit brand? Well, lo and behold, Lange is one of the luxury hallmarks of the industry, up there with Patek. So it's quite an interesting tale, and his life has been a bit of a roller coaster. He's had huge ups, huge downs, huge ups. He's been married 3 times. Very clever guy, very classy guy, he was a corporate lawyer, I think, a lawyer of some sort. They always spend more than they earn. They spend 3 times when the client comes in, when the invoice is generated, and when the client pays. They spend the same amount 3 times, lawyers. But it was an interesting thing. He said he was trying to decide between a Patek Philippe 5035 annual calendar or a Lange 1. And I owned a 5035, and it was quite an interesting, interesting to hear why did he go for the Lange. He said in the end of the day, the Lange was just fuck off. It was just a big, it was a 38.5 mil size, I believe. He just went for the Lange, which was completely understandable. I completely get it. And he said, owning a Lange is like seeing a very expensive Corgel. At the time, it feels great. You just know it's going to cost you money. You just know it'll cost you a lot of money. And unfortunately, now, the interesting thing is, so he bought it late 90s, I think 98 or 99. Retail was about $40,000, and I think he paid about 23. He haggled them. He bought it from a dealer in Lange dealer in Honkers. He paid 23. Then he wore it. Then he fell on hard times, and he had to sell it to an absolute cunt of a dealer in Sydney, who I'm not going to name, but basically this good dealer gave him 13,000. Ooh, that's low. That is so fucking low. Yeah, so that's what happened to his Lange, and very interesting tale indeed. It's mind you, when the dealer paid 13, my 5107, the white gold Calatrava, I paid 13.5. So it's you can sort of do your own sums on it there. But very interesting tale indeed. Lovely guy to have lunch with. A classy fucker, a really classy fucker. And he said, I think I said, you're going to get another Lange? And he said, no, I don't. He just said, look, I think my another luxury watch I really want to get would be a JEWELLERY. I think he's eyeing off one of the Reversos. And excellent choice. The Reverso would be a great watch there indeed. But just an interesting story. This is a guy far ahead of his time. And he had it way ahead of the curve, way ahead of the luxury curve. And very, very interesting tale there, a very interesting tale indeed. He loved my Breguet. Speak of the devil, he did actually really like the Bregster I had on, the Breguet. And actually, quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing the Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 2 today. He did like the Bregster. He could say, he said, this is a quality watch. He really loved that. Very interesting. I find it interesting. Like, it's better to have loved and lost than to have never loved at all. And I'm a bit the same. I had the Explorer 1, which unfortunately is long gone. But I love that watch, the Explorer 1. I had a few Pateks. In my life. I had the 5107. I had the annual calendar 5035. I had the gold sub. How could you not love the gold sub? I mean, that was a superb wristwatch. But it's interesting. Talking to him, he was still, he may not have the fucking Lange, but he's as classy as fuck. And as I say there, a Lange doesn't make you a classy fucker, but a lot of classy fuckers have owned or own a Lange. That's the whole essence of it. And really, really, really nice guy. Really happy to meet up with him. So there you go, guys. That's a tale about a Lange 1 story. And yeah, tell me what you guys, if you got an interesting tale, please email me direct. I'd love to get these kind of juicy tales. I love these kind of tales from years gone by. Send it to me, and I want to run it. Don't have to pay a fee. I love these sort of tales. These are enthusiasm for the watchers. I'm Paul Pluta on the Archie Luxury channel and the Paul Pluta channel. Tell me what you guys think of that. See you later, fuckers! Cut! Hey guys, my name is Paul Pluta. I'm the method actor who plays Archibald Chesterfield III, AC3. Guys, I need a bit of help. It's very hard running a YouTube channel relying on Google Ads alone. I'm in a special niche and I speak my mind, and I don't have all those Seiko wannabes, all the people who want assurance about their affordable shitters. So I've got to really try hard to bring in the revenue. Guys, if you like my content, if you think I'm a great chap to have around, why don't you help me out? There's a number of ways you can help me out. This will keep me full-time on YouTube. Look in the description of this video for some ways you can help me. You could sponsor me on Patreon. That allows you to send a small monthly amount to me every month. It can be $1, it can be $100, whatever you can afford. The next way you can help me is, well guys, I really need some money to keep things going. Paid reviews. On the Paul Pluta channel, I run paid reviews. For as little as $20 US, I'll give you an opinion of your collection, of what you're looking at. I'll try and answer. There's heaps of other ways you can help me. I do telephone consultancy. For $50 US, I will talk to you on Skype or WhatsApp and answer your horological or personal problems. Any questions, I'll give it a go. Now guys, please help us out. Look down below, and if you could help us out, I will stay here and make videos full-time on YouTube.